A recent survey showed that 9 out of 10 parents across the board feel judged, and a lot of that judgment centers around working parents. Dr. Allyson Coffin is our wellness expert and local chiropractor. She's here to tell us how those feelings impact us and how you can actually use them to work for you, because this sounds like it impacts a lot of people.
Yeah, so most parents do feel judged. And a judgment, if we think of like what is a judgment is a conclusion made by someone or yourself, or many of us think of a judgment as a punishment. So that's why it feels so bad. And judgments usually come from outside places, or they come from your own internal brain, because you think what other people are saying, but you literally have no idea.
Yep.
You know?
No, you just kind of make it up.
Yes. So when you do feel that judgment, it's a wonderful time to do a little self-reflection. So even if it comes from an outside source, it's usually not about you, it's usually about them. And when it comes from yourself, it's usually about you. The awesome thing about that is that you live with you. So you can put the mirror up to yourself and think, why am I feeling that way? Or why do I feel like I'm not doing a good job as a parent? Or why do I feel like I'm not contributing as much to my family? Or why do I feel like I don't exercise as much as I should? Like all those judgments feel bad. And if you look at yourself and think, how can I remedy this? You know, so if you're thinking, I'm not parenting well, like what's one thing that you can do to be like, I'm killing it? Like, and if it's just like, I play war with my kids once a week, like a card game, you know? That might make you feel good, and that might be enough connection for you. Or if you're feeling like, I'm not contributing enough with my job, well, what is it with your job? Are you happy there? Do you want to make a change? Can you do something individually or within your company that makes you feel a little bit more productive? That's something you can do. And then, of course, with physical health, many of us feel judged on the way we look physically. And when I think about that, I'll speak for myself, it's really just about yourself. You know, if you could move your body and you're healthy and everything's good, like we need to simmer down on like feeling judged about gaining 2 pounds and Thanksgiving. Who cares?
You know? Well, and I feel like it can be hard to do that reflecting piece. Because you kind of push it, you know, I don't know. I've tried to reflect on things and I just kind of push it out of my mind because it's like, never mind, I just don't want to deal with it. But you definitely, how can you take steps to work through those reflections and to keep doing it?
Well, I think maybe not every single day, because who wants to think about judgments every single day, but maybe once a week you do a weekly reflection. What are things I felt judged about this week? What are things that I could improve on? What are things that I did awesome at? And when you write that stuff down, and if you write down the judgment piece, just break it into 2 columns. Like, how is this affecting my life? And I feel like it's actually not. Like, who cares?
You
know?
Throw it out the window.
But many of us need to see it written down on paper. What am I actually feeling judged about? Does it matter? And if it does matter, then you get to look at yourself and say, what can I do about this? Can I maybe meditate a little bit more? Can I breathe before I get out of the car so I don't have a grumpy face? Like, all those things.
If you're parenting and you're constantly feeling these judgments, how is that going to impact you as a parent with your children?
You're not going to be present because you're going to think about what you're being judged on. So we only have our kids for a very short period of time, and I'm not saying that parenting is easy because it's really hard. But being present with your kids when you have them there is the time that they're going to remember in their lives. They won't remember like the teeny tiny nuances of like making them lunch and things, but they will remember that you like did that thing with them, or you showed up to their event, or you were at their chorus concert. They remember those things because those are the times that you're present in their life when it matters.
One thing that I've started doing is basically telling myself that there's already so many other people out there that are doing the judging. I'm not going to do it. Like, I'm going to be my own friend, you know?
I love that so much. Be your own friend. Be your best friend. Like, I'm awesome at this.
I love it. All right, we're going to share these tips and tricks for you right on the 207 section of our website. Thanks so much, Allyson, for being with us. We'll be right back.